guys, it's your boy Alex, and we are back with another reaction video. And once again, we are back with some more Nostalgia Critic reaction videos. Again, brought up by my good buddy Storm, who has been really awesome with these requests that he's been I was about to say acting, but asking me to do. So, good on you, Storm, for giving out these awesome requests. But anyway, today we're going to be taking a look at a very old movie that I've never actually, that I haven't seen in a long time. Or haven't really, ever seen, actually. I'm sorry. I get confused sometimes. This is a movie I haven't actually seen, recently. There is something I do want to share with you at the end of the video, though, so hopefully we'll get a chance to do that. But anyway, today we're going to be taking a look at Nostalgia Critics review on a movie called Double Team. That apparently is a movie that stars Wesley Snipes and Jean-Claude Van Damme in it. So it might be another cheesy, old action movie, maybe. You know, we loved Commando, how cheesy that was, so let's do this one. So, let's get started. All right, we're ready to get started. Again, really great to come back to some of these old Nostalgia Critic videos. Some of them I realize, are a little too cringy, I kind of understand, but, you know, honestly, a lot of the older videos are funny. And it's when Doug was, more angry at, bad movies. I mean, again, I don't know if this is a bad movie or not, but we'll see what happens. So, without further ado, let's dive right into his review of Double Team. So, starting the video in 3, 2, 1, let's go. I'm kind of excited to see what happens in this movie, because I think there's something in it that I remember. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll see what happens. So let's not waste any time and actually jump right in. Oh, I did not mean to hit that. I'm just going to fix that so it didn't look awkward. Yeah, I really got to make my camera, more secure, though. So we'll just see how that goes. Anyway, let's get started.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy. Remember it so you don't have to. We've seen some really weird team-ups on this show, haven't we? We've seen Michael Jordan team up with Bugs Bunny.
Honestly, that is still, to this day, the best team-up.
Teamed up with a dolphin. Even Whoopi Goldberg teamed up with a dinosaur.
Oh, yeah.
The absolute worst team-up ever is Whoopi Goldberg and the dinosaur. But Jean-Claude Van Damme and Dennis Rodman come in a close second.
Okay. The music is catchy, though. Not gonna lie.
About a bizarre combo. Was there really a group of people out there who wanted to see these two together? Who was sitting around in their living room saying, "You know what would be great?"
Okay, yeah, this is drenching in, 90s action.
With the muscles from Brussels. Who the hell chose that?
Mine is totally blank. I didn't choose it.
Whoever chose it, we got it. So, let's take a look at the team up that nobody demanded. This is Double Team. So we start off with a quiet opening. For a monster truck rally.
Yeah.
We see Van Damme playing a secret agent driving a truck full of plutonium out of the hands of the Iraqi terrorists. Huh,
Yeah.
so that's where the weapons
Oh
are.
gosh, there's so many explosions.
2003.
Got explosions, gunfire, things getting crushed. I have to admit, it's actually a pretty
So let's say, with this many explosions, Michael Bay would be very proud or happy right now.
I don't really think there's any reason to care about it. Once he does say a line, then I'll know there's no reason.
Weird angle.
So, I can't wait to see what
Good
significance
Lord.
this has on the plot. Or it was 100% pointless. 3 years later, this never gets mentioned again. So as usual, we're not supposed to give a Van Damme.
Well, that's actually kind of a cute butterfly tattoo right there.
Aw, nobody gave me a wake-up call. So it turns out Van Damme got married after that mission.
That's at least one quick way to clean off all the shampoo in your hair and your body.
Friend comes by and makes him an offer.
Stavros is back, and we want him alive.
And yes, this scene has been done so many times in other action movies, you can practically recite it word for word. So you know I'm retired. Come on, after Jack minute. You missed the game. For me, it's personal. You're the only one who knows how he moves. This is your last shot. You know, I could forgive this movie if
It is a common trope in action movies where, the main character will be retired, but they always have to bring him back in. I think it was the same in Commando. Okay, that's a nice little edit right there. But yeah, I think it was the kind of the same thing in Commando as well. What the hell?
Really? Do you need a scene where he talks it over? You know he's just gonna say yes. It's like asking a comedian if he can
What
put Charlie's shoes
kind
on.
of weird nightclub is this?
It's a little tight in the rear.
But it turns out our bad guy, played by Mickey Rourke, after 9.5 weeks, but before Sin City, so tough times.
Wow.
He's holding a gun to the agent friend after he got Van Damme on the assignment.
By the way, I left you a present.
Uh-oh.
What did he
Okay, just elbow lock yourself in, why don't ya?
Oh yeah, he's not looking
Yeah.
at the explosion because he just.
Why am I thinking of the song Cool Guys Don't Look at Explosions right now?
It's not like he'd be stupid enough to.
I'll give you guys kudos points if you remember that actual song from back
They
then.
need Van Damme back. Half these agents can't even get past child-proof safety devices. Cut to Antwerp, where Van Damme enters into a cross-dressing bar.
Again, what kind of weird club is this?
We're gonna see Rodman. What a shock!
Oh, well, there's Rodman.
Siegfried and Roy.
Just...
Well, this has been fun.
It turns out Rodman is the weapons man that Van Damme is supposed to meet up with. Well,
Nice gun collection, man. I can't talk.
place that would be the least
What
racist
is
man.
even happening right now?
Rudolph, I may not have reindeer, but I do have the best elves in the business.
You know, I have to admit, this is weird even by Rodman standards. I mean, this is the first movie he's ever done. Did he really just look at this script and say, ball gags on the wall, scuba diving, and leather, Jean-Claude Van Damme? I feel this.
Nice.
But defense wins the game.
What a terrible basketball pun. But don't worry, folks. There's a lot more where
Oh, good lord. Really? We're really doing basketball puns in an action movie? Now, why do I feel like that's pretty much Rodman's character in this movie? He's just a guy who's acting all cool, but he makes terrible basketball puns. Honestly, I don't even know if he was meant to be an action star. But still, that... Yikes. That did not feel like a good basketball pun, like, whatever. There's been some good puns in action movies. That was just not one of them.
Gentlemen, this is Delta One. Forget you've ever seen him.
well, it is Jean-Claude Van Damme. Forgetting it was pretty
Okay.
He has information that Stavros will be surfacing tomorrow afternoon. Somewhere around here.
So they look at their board game to figure out how to take out Rourke, and they get ready to make the
I'm not even going to question how that was there, but...
and finds that he just
Uh-oh.
can't pull the trigger with him watching, which gives Rourke plenty of time to fire back.
Well...
Van Damme's men and Rourke's men start firing at each other.
What is... Whoa, oh, hold on.
Peter's not having trouble.
wait.
Loading. That's actually how they shot it.
Are you serious?
DVD style of editing was very popular.
Wow, I feel stupid right now.
So it turns out Rourke's kid gets shot, and naturally, this really pisses him off.
I mean, to be fair, it probably wasn't Jean-Claude Van...
Really? He's on one of the rides? You son of a wee! You shot my son! He goes inside
Oh
the
my
hospital
gosh.
and shoots all the staff so he
Oh,
can
good
probably
lord.
monologue in peace.
I was about to say, it probably wasn't Jean-Claude Van Damme that shot him. It was probably one of the random bullets from your minions dying.
Little horse gonna miss my boy.
Can you speak a little louder? I can't hear your pretentiousness when you whisper.
My little boy.
What is he even doing under there? Oh, good lord, dude! Bro, how many times are you gonna jump through a window?
Giving new meaning to the term baby boomer. Oh, gee, I'm
a
sorry
Bombi?
if you weren't dead.
Just killed a random extra, I guess.
Poor baby. He's gonna go through his entire life with an incredible fear of fire and Belgians. So Van Damme wakes up on an island of all places, where a voice tells him what's going on.
Quinn, Jack Paul. Born 1959. Agent Quinn achieved clean...
Getting some weird stalker vibes right now.
Escaped. You went soft.
Alright, sorry, I did not mean to do that. The mouse was just kind of doing that for a second.
Because of your skills,
So apologies there.
to the colony.
Did I forget to mention you're a horrible
dead already. At least that's what your wife and the rest of the
Weird way to bandage up his head.
Wow, he ducked from himself, throwing a TV away from himself? No wonder he's a liability.
Alex,
I mean, I guess he thought it was gonna, like, explode in his face.
6 years ago.
God, it's been 6 years already?
So this is Goldsmith, played by Peter Freeman.
Stella.
It turns out this is a secret place
Yeah.
where agents and terrorists work together to solve global problems.
I mean, most people don't really remember him, would probably not remember him as Ivan Ooze from the Power Rangers movie.
Okay. Where do I begin to talk about this mountain of not making sense? First of all, why are agents and terrorists working together? Did they just...
I mean, to be fair, it sounds like a really interesting concept. The fact of, like, you know, secret agents and terrorists working together to save the world.
The exact opposite of why everyone else is there. And wasn't he retired anyway? So how does that make him a danger? Third,
Mega Chad vibes right now. Oh, gosh.
So why don't they just keep them doing the jobs they were already doing before? The only difference is now they're doing their spy work inside. Well, why didn't you just downgrade them to begin
weird
with?
earpiece.
Just give them a desk job. That's easy enough. Why do you have to create an island with lasers in the water? Why do you have to tell everybody they're dead? Why the hell would anybody follow this crazy plan? Is this guy just really good at convincing people?
Too bad the Jovitos don't know you the way I do, Bella.
Indeed, Indiana, indeed. So Van Damme just sort of goes along with it, never saying, "You bastards, give me back my wife," or anything. He just sort of goes with the flow, along with all the terrorists, too. Dying for your god? Fuck that shit, they got a
I guess
pool.
that's an
Well,
awkward
suddenly Van Damme sees a
respect
movie that
stare, I
his
guess?
wife may be in danger. Of course, he could let this...
Well, that's not good.
...team of power take care of the situation, but nope. He decides not to tell anyone at all, and spends most of his time planning his escape, rescuing her for himself.
Yeah.
Take days and days.
These training montages that Jean-Claude Van Damme does are really great.
Done faster. We of course get those scenes that we get in every Van Damme movie where he starts bending like Stretch Armstrong. And of course, he plans his way out.
Still a great, like, montage to have in any of his movies.
Notice something missing from this movie? Dennis friggin' Rodman! Even the poster shows him in the foreground like he's
Yeah.
and yet we're 43 minutes in and maybe...
Jeez, how long is this movie?
What, did he have a game to play? Maybe he got drunk again on Celebrity Apprentice. I don't know.
Wow.
But it turns out those lasers in the water do go off at one...
Weird way to do a supply drop.
To drop off supplies. Which makes you wonder why they didn't just land and physically hand them the supplies to begin with. But who am I to say how to run
Well,
a
he made it.
island? I guess someone happened to be scuba diving at the same time, and he tries to stop him.
Oh, that would make things so much worse.
Bag isn't gonna do much underwater. He already can't breathe. But Van Damme escapes and catches a ride on the plane that takes back the other cargo. He kicks their asses and gets them to...
Oh, dang, nice kick there. I can't even say his name. And finally we get to see Rodman again after waiting a long time.
I liked being left with the Belgian Waffle House, never understanding what the hell he says.
You bring cash?
I'll pay you later.
Oops, I just declared a 7-day cool-off here. Dead man don't get credit.
I'll give
Okay.
you 3 CIA bank account numbers.
Well, that's nice. But we don't have much use for a bank account number.
I look at you, I see nothing.
Now that's where he says, "Call it a wake-up call, gentlemen."
So they jump out of the plane and get ready to land. Where are their parachutes, you're wondering?
Oh,
They
no.
have something even better than that. They land in a giant basketball.
I'm sorry, what?
Giant basketball.
Now that's what I call hang time.
And not only that, it doesn't bounce, and it seems incredibly easy to break apart. So, yeah, their bones will pretty much be liquid jello by this point. But in the movie world, it's a delightful little send-up.
Now Doug is even doing basketball puns. Yay, that's gonna be fun. Again, I really do feel like that Dennis Rodman was just hired as an actor on this movie just to make bad basketball puns. If that's the case, then he succeeds at making some of the clearly the worst puns we've seen so far. But we're almost halfway done with this video, so we're almost halfway done with this movie, surprisingly. I mean, so far it doesn't seem like it's, you know, dumb or stupid. I mean, to be fair, there's been, like, dumber and stupider action movies.
The bad guys have replaced the baby with a bomb.
Another Bombi?
Oh, yeah. I love how the flame totally engulfs him several feet away from the window, and yet somehow...
Again, Michael Bay would be so proud of these explosions.
With the massive amount of money he has in his bank account. So he fights off the bad guys and makes it to a safe place.
Oh my gosh, that's a bad green screen explosion.
Well, it's not a bomb.
What is up with his hair in this movie? Like, how much, like, hair dye did he have for, like, this entire movie?
Pronounce your O's!
What the hell is this? A sonogram of my son.
Ooh, that's not good.
Without anybody recognizing who he is. And he helps take care of her during her pregnancy.
Stavros has my boy. You go back to Antwerp. I'll get you money. I pay my debts.
You pay your tits?
I pay my debts.
I am the law.
I had to, I'm sorry.
You always play defense, right?
Time to get off the bench. The best defense, strong offense.
Well, he has been out of this movie for a bit. I guess he
We seriously don't need a basketball pun after every scene Rodman is in.
Taking you to the hospital. You'll be safer there.
So Van Damme dresses up like a giant pancake and tries to sneak up on Rourke.
Oh. Nope.
Quinn, no, that's what it was!
Oh gosh.
But Rourke has backup, and they have themselves another little shootout.
Dude! You're hitting so many innocent bystanders. Oh my gosh.
I'll have to call it a 5-pointer.
Yes, you played basketball. Please shut up. Rourke escapes and makes his way to the pregnant wife. While she's giving birth to her son, Rodman helps Van Damme find her through, get this,
I'm sorry, what?
No, I'm serious. That's what...
Cybermonks? Cybermonks. Okay. You know what? I think it's safe to say the movie has officially given up. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the setup's pretty cool, but really? Cybermonks?
what they call them.
These monks have been collecting information on Rome for 500 years. Cybermonks.
Holy shit! Why couldn't the movie be about these guys? Just their 2-minute cameos.
Probably wouldn't have been like a good movie, honestly.
If you're not gonna do it, somebody else
I mean, I feel like this is a movie that the Sci-Fi Channel would make. Or you know what, worse, the Asylum would make.
So they find out where the wife is, but it turns out she already gave birth and Rourke has stolen the baby.
You go get your boy.
Mmm.
I'll take care of him. Thank you.
What's up with the zoom in on, like, Jean-Claude's
Goes to a
eyes?
Coliseum where Rourke has really
Oh!
around in preparing
Of course!
Put mines in the ground, decorated them with crosses, the baby's in the middle, he took his shirt off, he even threw in a fucking
I'm sorry, what?
It's like Gladiator meets Grand Theft Auto. You gotta give him an A for creativity.
Okay, he's just not gonna check on it, make sure his wife is safe.
So Rodman gets the baby out, who surprisingly doesn't cry despite the fact that he's on a
Somehow he narrowly avoided all those
Of
mines.
course, Van Damme can't leave the score unfinished.
Oh, here we go.
This place is gonna blow.
You take care of my son. I'll take care of Stavros.
Wouldn't it make more sense if Rodman took care of the bad guy and you lived happily ever after with your loving family? Trust me, your ego is big enough to survive if you...
Oh, nice.
Punch. So Van Damme and Rourke have a martial arts fight.
The choreography is actually really good, I'm not gonna lie.
Again, Rodman doesn't do what he said.
Okay.
He comes back to help Van Damme, just leaving the baby on the fucking ground. It's just a tiger-infested, heavily explosive coliseum of death. It's just like a Chuck E. Cheese.
What's with the flailing of his arms?
Comes to save the baby, and we see Rourke has messed up and stepped on one of
Uh-oh.
the buttons. Once he takes his foot off, he goes up in smoke.
Okay, that was one good line. Wait a minute.
Oh my god. We have Mickey Rourke on a mine.
I actually think I remember this. 1 second. Alright, had to go deal with a message, but Now we're back to this. I actually think I remember how this movie ends. I kind of remember this part of the video. This is the only part that I actually kind of remember. It actually delivers a pretty damn good epic ending to a villain. Okay. I think we get a pretty crazy reaction from Doug out of this. Alright. Let's just get to it, because I remember this actually being a pretty dope way to kill off a villain. Or a movie villain in an action film, basically. You know what I mean.
Imagery I have ever
Okay,
seen in
let's
my
do it.
life. I have lost all hope in mankind.
Alright, let's do it. Just get it over with. Yeah, look at his face. Also, why are there Coke machines in a random coliseum? Oh my gosh. There is no way they would survive that. That's so dumb. Wow. Best death ever!
Alright. I love that I can talk about that entire scene, but oh my fucking god! First of all, look at Mickey Rourke's face. He just
And again, look at the face on Mickey Rourke. He just like knows that like it's gonna go bad for him.
He's being blown up alive. Clearly, there's no other option.
Well, I may as well give them what they want.
Second, we have a whole coliseum going up in flames, and yet they still manage to get their product placements in.
I mean, again,
Hell, they're
why there are
literally
Coke machines in a random coliseum, I have no idea.
Third, with
But
all the
seriously, there was like no way they could have survived that explosion hiding behind a Coke machine.
Saves the day. That's a new one. Okay, I'm not usually aware when I'm starting an internet meme, but by God, this has to be an internet meme. It is far too
Okay.
long. Okay, there was jumping the shark, nuking the fridge.
Yeah, I
ladies and
remember nuking
gentlemen,
the fridge.
this is frying the Coke. This is
Oh,
the
so
ultimate
that's where it
impossible
came
and
from.
laughably
Because I remember in his review of Tommy Knockers, he mentioned that. Doug? Bro, relax.
We might as well just end it here, folks. I'm not gonna top that. I mean, the movie pretty much does end.
Oh, I guess we're just done.
They're cool and they just go off their separate ways. He doesn't meet up with his wife or anything. But honestly, who wants to see that after this scene? I mean, just go out.
Okay.
On a high note. So yeah, the rest of the movie is dumb and laughably silly, but
I mean, it definitely wasn't the worst that I've seen.
I want that image.
It has some questionable stuff in it. Oh my gosh.
We could go out in such a cool way. So, if you want a stupid movie but with the mother of all endings, check this.
Got some decent action in it.
Worth it just for that 1 minute of ecstasy. I'm the nostalgia critic, guy. Remember it? I'm sure as hell not gonna fucking forget it.
Oh, wow. All right, there you have it, guys. That was my reaction to Nostalgia Critic's review on Double Team. Yeah, safe to say it's not the worst action-like movie that I've seen. Believe me, there were plenty of movies that came out at that time, whatever time, like, Double Team came out. Let me know in the comment section what date, like, Double Team came out, and I will let you know. There were definitely a lot of, like, bad, like, 90s-ish action movies that came out at the time. This one, it was okay. It had a lot of things that didn't make any sense, but the fight choreography, definitely what holds the movie up in that ending to how the villain gets killed off. It's so dumb and cheesy, but you can't help but love it. Although, before I do end off the video, I want to show you guys something that I actually got a couple days ago when I went to FWA this year. I'm actually kind of excited about it. I got this right here. This is actually a signed autograph from Michael Kovac, the voice actor for Jax in Amazing Digital Circus, this character right here. And he was also the original voice of Angel Dust for the Hazbin Hotel pilot episode. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I got to meet that voice actor for that show. It honestly is awesome. It's a great moment in my life, and I'm glad that it happened. Anyway, with that being said, thank y'all for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell to never miss a video. And with that, I will see all you awesome guys and gals later. Bye-bye!